The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Covered by Universal Roof and Contracting. The difference is Universal.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we'll give out a wonderful prize pack. Beef, what do we have today for the fine friends, the Googan Nation?
Let me take a deep breath, Dan.
Okay.
Because it's a lot.
All right.
First and foremost, a selection from the 1010XL Holiday Gift Guide. Today will feature a $50 gift card to Edwin Watts,
Okay.
$25 to Bellwether,
Yeah.
and a $30 gift certificate from RC Outlet. You can find all that and
Wow.
other great gift ideas at 1010XL.com. On top of that,
Yes.
got lunch for two from Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Wow.
It's Monday Madness, so stop by for a do-all-delight smoothie. Tropical Smoothie Cafe is the official
Gracious.
smoothie of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And,
Exhale.
and because
scene.
it's Christmas time and we're in the giving mood,
More?
later today,
Okay.
we'll give away a 4-pack
Stay tuned
to tickets
for Jags Colts.
for Jags Colts.
Boom.
NFL game. Last one of the year.
Nice.
So that's a nice little gift that we'll have a little bit later. There's one Jag thing I want to touch on. It's not huge, but I know it's the kind of thing that annoys you a little bit.
Oh,
Um,
trying to
Adam,
make my Monday even more annoying.
Adam
Good.
Schnucker,
Schefter, I believe, is his how
Yeah.
I
he
believe it's
pronounces his name.
Scripner.
he had shocking news yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know if you caught this or not. Breaking news
Yeah,
right here out
I
of
know.
Jacksonville,
I
FLA.
saw the rap sheet had another golden one yesterday, too.
Adam Schachter.
Schefter of ESPN.
Schechter?
Schefter, yes.
Anyway, he let us know that Tom Coughlin, Dave Caldwell, and Doug Marrone, all three's
On
jobs
shaky ground.
are on shaky ground and in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Did not.
That's
stunning.
We
haven't mentioned that once,
Well,
nor has any other media member in this town.
It annoys me that you can now claim common sense as a report. The rap sheet did the same thing. And listen, if you say are going to get it, more power to you. What a great then you're
Yes,
reporting.
yes.
You can't go you can't pick and choose. It would be like me today, Dan, tweeting. Yes, I've got it on good authority that Dan Quinn is in trouble in Atlanta.
Right.
That's literally what these guys are doing. And the rap sheet did it yesterday with Shermer.
It's a little bit.
Yes, I've been told that Shermer's status is up in the air.
Yeah.
Really? No kidding.
I don't let-
1010XL's Jeff Prosser has learned.
I don't let things like that
Right.
bother me, but that is almost insulting, that one.
It's just terrible.
To sit there like
They're doing it a lot. That's what they did with the Marrone one
again.
2
If
weeks ago.
you want to come out and say, we've learned that Doug Marrone is going to be fired, or
Right.
okay, well then
Right.
there you go.
Yeah.
But I was kind of a little bit gutless. But
It's like
Call it whatever you want to call it. I call it reporting.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, well, it's
Yes, you do.
it's literally, Dan, not much different than if on Friday we reported. Listen, our sources say Joe Burrow is really excited about the Heisman Trophy tomorrow. I mean, that's like they're like reporting on
I'll give you I'll give you some
thoughts.
good. I'll give you some good reporting.
Oh,
Good reporting yesterday on by one of the national guys was by Jay Glazer. He got his hands on the videotape.
Yeah, that was good.
and has the confrontation.
It looks worse than the way
it's
the
bad.
story was told.
Oh, that's cheating.
That does look like
That's
you're shooting it for some reason.
8 minutes, he's shooting the sideline.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's taking that
Yeah, that's
back.
not B-roll, man.
Yeah, no.
it's
That's not cover video
Yeah.
because that's bad video for your story.
Yeah.
There's I don't see any scouting here. Well, I could just erase it. I can
Right,
just erase
right,
it.
Right. Yeah, that's what we do. We erase and deflate. So I'm gonna back off saying it's just a no-brainer that they have anything
And
to
it's
do with it.
hard to imagine, in all honesty, a man who controls everything not knowing this. Now, he'll play that card,
Yeah.
but it's
You
hard.
think Tom Coughlin knows what the video staff is doing?
Okay, so who's he taking? Because he's doing that to try to improve his own status and take that back to look what I got, guys. That's what he's doing.
But he could be doing it just for to play like GM, like they're trying to do some stuff in the
Could
team.
be.
I
Could be.
don't know.
It's a
But
little
I will
dicey.
say this.
That guy's got to go, though.
The explanation that he sounded
Yeah.
like he was caught doing
Yeah,
something.
he did.
Right?
Please let me erase
Really,
it.
I'll just
we'll have
erase it.
nothing.
No one will ever see it. I'm the
Yeah.
only one with the copy. So yeah, it did. But that could have also been a reaction like, "Oh my God, they're going to fire me. We're not the organization." Maybe he thought he was up to something and he wasn't. Maybe he was up to something and
That's
the
bad-
Pats didn't
bad
know it.
judgment at the very
But
least.
I will say that the video was a lot more damning than the story was.
Yes.
They made it sound like they were downfield level and shot it. I mean, they're behind them, just shooting right at coaches and following certain people. So
I want to disagree
That
with
was so strange.
disagree with you
Of
about one
course.
thing you said
Yeah.
earlier this
Yeah,
morning.
good.
I think that
Oh boy, I'll
I
fight
think
you.
that Josh Allen might be good enough to win a playoff
Bro.
game or two. Listen, I watched that game last night. He throws some good passes, man.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
The interception he had, that was not his fault. That's Cole Beasley's fault.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that one.
He lets it rip. Listen. Buffalo is us. We are Buffalo.
They're so much better than us.
But we're the same franchise.
Well, it's similar.
Small market, kicked in the giblets every week, never get any national attention. I say go Bills Mafia.
Sure.
Go Buffalo
Absolutely.
in the playoffs.
That's
go knock them all back.
1,000% I'll root for.
I am 100% on board. I'll jump on a table right here on this very table and break it from 8 feet high.
Yeah. I'm not, Dan, here's the problem. Here's why I think Josh Allen makes you an unwinnable playoff team.
Yeah.
It's not the interception. It's not missing a tough. He misses too many just easy standard
you must
throws.
watch more than me because
like there was a play yesterday where because for the record, he was 13 of 25 for 139.
Yeah.
He barely completed 50% of his passes, but there was a play yesterday would have been a first down. Cole Beasley just does just a simple little out.
Missed him.
He missed him by 10 yards. So it's that play that
I didn't see that play.
me.
I didn't see those plays last night.
Yeah.
I saw these plays where he's letting it rip 20 yards down the
field.
field.
I like the kid.
I think he's getting better,
He's a competitor, but it's not that he can't make some throws that no one else can make.
And they can beat Baltimore.
They cannot beat Baltimore.
Yes, they can.
They will not beat Baltimore. And I just don't.
I don't know that they'll get to Baltimore, but they can beat Baltimore. They almost beat Baltimore at home.
Well, they didn't almost beat them, but they played with them. Baltimore.
They had the ball in the red zone, down
7
a touchdown.
after being down 14 just 5 minutes before. So, I think the Bills, if they beat the Patriots next week, which now doesn't seem far-fetched,
right,
can win the division.
Buffalo has gone into – understand Buffalo the last couple of weeks has gone into Dallas and Pittsburgh and beaten those two teams at their places.
And sandwiched in between
on
that.
national television.
Sandwiched in between that is a narrow loss to Baltimore, maybe the best team in the league. So, Buffalo earned their stripes these last 3 weeks. We weren't sure.
They're in, too, by the way.
Right.
Buffalo's in.
They're a game behind New England playing there with the tiebreaker in their favor.
Yeah.
So, if they win their last 2 games, they'll win the East.
Yeah. Buffalo is in.
Can I drop this take on you now? I've seen
it's
enough.
A hot take.
No, it's not a hot take, and it's not intended as one.
Okay.
I
won't take it that
not
way.
intending to be the first to say. I mean, this is along the lines of, 3-11 coach is in trouble.
Hot take.
And that is this. Tom Brady is no longer a great quarterback who can have an average game. He's now an average quarterback who can have a great game. And they can still win with him, but I don't think Brady will be back next year. I think Belichick will put up with it. He's not very good. He's an average quarterback at this stage of his career.
I think we've been discussing it. Father Time has struck in New England.
But it was pronounced yesterday.
I believe it's there. We always get fooled by the Patriots, but I'm not sure we're going to get fooled this time. I'm not saying he's had an average career, but right now, at the age of 40, whatever, after all of the success, he won't kill you. Yeah.
Average is good if you've got the best defense in football and you can make plays when you have to, and he can. I'm not saying he's not good enough for them to win the Super Bowl this year, the way their defense is playing, but I think the best way to describe Brady now after watching him again yesterday and a lot in the last 4 or 5 weeks is, even while they're winning, Dan, the offense has been pitiful.
Yeah.
And pedestrian. Brady has not been statistically good at all year. He's bottom third in quarterbacks when it comes to the statistics.
Yeah, he's
but he's just he can still have great moments, but he's very average rather than
he threw for 128 yards yesterday. 50% of his passes. Did throw a couple touches. But
what's his completion percentage for the season?
Stand by, please.
I mean, it may be right around 60. I mean, Again, this isn't all and right. No kidding. I'm not in any way trying to scoop anyone here. Like I'm the first to tell you.
That's 60%.
This is the beginning of the end. But just like we knew with Peyton. His was more the arm was dying, and you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see he misses throws, Dan, that he used to not miss.
I would suggest.
I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going.
I would suggest for him, no matter what happens, this might be the year you walk away.
Yeah, just do it.
Forget about 45 because it's not. It never ends well when superstar goes to aging veteran, then goes to other team.
Right. No. Let's don't do that.
I shouldn't say it never ends well. Peyton got out and still was
still
good.
Had game left.
Yeah, had game. I'm not sure Tom does.
I'm not sure either.
How much of this take of yours, Dan, is dime bet motivated?
What do you mean?
Oh, Julian Edelman. That's going to hurt you.
Yeah. Well, no, because as long as they make the postseason,
Yeah.
the good news is that he can only throw it 6 yards, so Edelman will get all the throws.
You better throw him about 15 throws in that first
In fact,
game.
you brought up a great point.
Yeah.
I need the Bills to win that division so I can get another game. I could get a wild card game out of the
Bills,
Patriots.
go.
Dan and I have a dime bet that I say Julian Edelman will become the all-time leading postseason receiver in NFL. It's receptions, right? That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's at like
He needs like 36
30
catches.
something.
Yeah,
I think he's
something
at
like
like 115. The record's 151.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. All right.
Good for Eli to get a W yesterday. Listen, he threw a couple bad passes, man, but I was happy for him.
Sure.
I was happy
yeah,
for Eli Manning.
I think you
and,
would be. Yeah. I mean,
definitely. And listen, for you Jag fans who are conflicted about the Jags winning, it was a great day yesterday. The Jags won and the Rams lost, so they're back out of the postseason. So the Rams aren't going to sink much further than 20, though. You're going to be picking around 19, 20.
Yeah,
even if they lose
go 8 and 8.
the next two, you're still going to be around 20.
The Rams have to be second guessing that trade.
He had one tackle last night. That was it.
And again, look,
And they hung 44 on him.
But part of the reason, in fairness
ran the
to
ball.
Jalen, and they throw away from him. They really don't throw at him much.
Yeah.
But the point being, and again, that was the point about keeping a cornerback is of all the positions in the NFL, the one that you can mitigate. I'm just going to ignore him. And yeah, maybe make it a little. It made it so tough for Dallas to eliminate Jalen Ramsey that they scored 44 points. So, the Rams at the end of the day are going to have a cornerback who's going to demand top dollar, and they're going to be down 2 first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's not good for the Rams.
It's terrible. It's
great for the Jags.
It's great for the Jags.
I'm going to say this, too, about the Bills-Steelers game last night. This struck me at the end. I don't know if you were up late watching the very end.
No. I went to sleep at halftime.
Yeah. So I've got they talked about it in the game, but maybe not until the second half, that McDermott and Tomlin both played college ball
part
together.
of the Open. Yeah, William and Mary.
Okay, so Tomlin, though, was the star.
And was a receiver.
And McDermott was some walk-on.
But he was like, he had a nickname.
Gritty walk-on who...
But he became a starter.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they
called
his
him
way.
like Mick Ferocious or something.
Yeah,
he was just a mile-a-minute guy.
So, so I'm watching the end of the game for the handshake, and they're legitimately, you could see it in McDermott's eyes, legitimately friends. But Tomlin, you could tell that McDermott still sees Tomlin as the star.
Yeah.
Because he goes up kind of sheepishly almost, says, man, that was a great game. And Tomlin, as the star, kind of patted him on the head. And I just took it like, you'll always be the walk-on to me. I was, even at William and Mary, but I got a kick out of that.
Steelers should be in pretty good shape even with the loss because the rest of the conference is kind of falling apart.
Tennessee had a bad loss. And Tennessee, I mean, give Houston credit. It's the AFC South. Whenever you think a team's good, they take a step back.
Yeah.
And
Tennessee might still be the best team. I mean, they got a plus 60 point differential, much better than anyone else in the division. But
I wanted to say this too.
Now.
Let me ask you one more thing about the. We'll talk a lot about the Jags today, but help me understand. We got a huge break from the striped guys yesterday.
I said that. Unbelievable.
Okay, so this is
atrocious.
Reason why we won the game
was because the refs screwed up. That
is amazing.
They stopped.
Okay, so they run a great play, an option, and Carr runs it, and he runs for a first down. And he's smart enough
4 yards inbounds
to slide inbounds.
Right, which should stop the clock there. I mean, not stop the clock. The clock should
it
run to
runs
the
out
2 minute
warning. Instead,
but then the Raiders. See, here's why that isn't the storyline. Because then the idiot Raiders take a delay a game.
Yeah.
Clock doesn't run.
Yeah.
And then on 3rd and 11 with 1:40, they pass the ball.
Yeah.
The Jags were out of timeouts. They should have run. The Jags should have got the ball back with like a minute. And now, as it turns out,
oh right.
So they passed on 3rd and 11
Correct.
instead of running one more time.
Correct.
Which, by the way, John Gruden, I don't know if you watched the Jaguars' run defense, putting his belly on 3rd and 11. The kind of thing this team does is give up a 14-yard run.
Absolutely.
So that was minimized.
But if it had gone down to 2 minutes, they would have run the ball 3 straight times.
And it would have basically run the clock out. Yeah. Here's what: if it had gone down to 2 minutes, it would have been 1st and 10.
They had 2 timeouts left, the Jags?
I think they only had one.
Or one.
Yeah, they had 1 timeout.
So they're going to get down to 30
yeah.
seconds.
And somehow, with just 1 timeout, the Jags got it back with 1:30.
Minute 44.
Because they threw on 4th down, on 3rd down.
Right.
But the refs did screw them.
I
I looked at it this way, Hick. and I believe this 1,000%, and this is why the refs, I don't know if they're just tied in knots by the league or whatever, but you know this sure as day. If they needed that clock to stop, and Derek Carr had slid out of bounds like that guy would have run his arm, said the clock still rolls. So it's like they're just so inconsistent.
Did you see the phantom face mask last night?
Yeah.
Was that the first?
Yeah, it was first half.
How
Awful.
do you miss that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That guy's got to be fired.
I would think.
It's so bad. And he threw it he was behind it. So you can't tell, man.
I'll give you one more when it comes to officiating.
That one was, I think, worse than the 2-minute one on the Jags.
The league has.
I've never seen a face mask miss that. He did. If you
didn't
missed
come close to it.
It was Bill Steelers. Bill's guy tackled the Steeler guy.
Yeah, Edmonds, the
he
linebacker.
tackled him around the waist.
Yeah.
I don't know how they comes in. I go, what's that for?
I don't even know how they came up with it.
And they go, face mask. And so they're watching it and go, Chris goes,
oh, that's an awful big face mask. That's what he told him. Never seen a face mask around the waist.
I mean, amazing.
Yeah. I'll give you another thing that they've done.
Yes, sir.
They have actually, they have now officiated themselves into, they won't.
You won't get fooled again.
No, they won't call. Like the pass plays, they won't call the play. They won't call interference anymore because I guess they leave it on the coach to challenge, but then they won't honor the challenge.
Right.
So, and here's what's happened now. Teams have learned. We saw this happen to DJ Chark.
Yeah.
It happened yesterday to Julio Jones. Defenders now grab the jersey, which technically is holding, which you cannot challenge. So it looks like interference, but it's really, by the rule, holding, and the refs, because they're blind, dumb, and stupid, don't call the hold that they see. It's just a mess, man.
I love how the Chiefs are flying under the radar. That's another team to watch out for, and anybody can beat anybody in the NFC. So we got a lot to go over from the NFL, but we also have Tony Baselli coming up at the top of the hour. Is that correct, Beef?
Correct.
Okay.
That's excited for it.
So we'll do some breakfast with Baselli, so that'll be fun. And we got the Friday 5-pack results coming up as well.
We'll do that when we come back on the other side. Yeah.
All right, let's do caller number 3 right now. Caller number 3. And it is a prize pack too big for me to describe.
Wow.
Beef, just
a lot
rattle
of
off
stuff.
the
It's kind of
6-7
that
gifts
time
that
of
you're going to
year.
get. 641-1010. And then later in the show, we're going to give out a 4-pack for free to the Jags Colts.
Bang!
That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Right now, the lucky winner, Dan, at 641-1010, is going to take home a selection from the 1010XL Holiday Gift Guide that features today a $50 gift card from Edwin Watts, $25 to Bellwether, and a $30 gift certificate from RC Outlet. You can find those and other great gift ideas at 1010XL.com. On top of that, it's Monday Madness at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Stop by for a Duval Delight smoothie. You'll get lunch for 2. Tropical Smoothie Cafe is the official smoothie of the Jacksonville Jaguars. 5-pack results next here on The Drill.